Hey Pisces, I'm here for another reading for you today, so feel free to take in a deep breath, connect with that inner source of yours so you can know what parts of this reading may be for you. Just a reminder that all of the readings are general and timeless, and for the Pisces readings, you could have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, but if you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session with me, Akashic Records for past life healing, anything else, you can go to 144bluerosetemple.com, or you can email me. All that information is in the box below. And just thank you for your love, Pisces and ancient souls. Thank you for being here today. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe. Go click on that notification bell and go like that like button so the rest of the soul tribe can find us and so I can connect more with your energy in the readings. All right, Pisces. Feel free to take in a deep breath, connect with that inner source of yours. Let's see what the highest message is coming in for you today, Pisces. Let's see what the highest message is that's coming in for you today. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for Pisces today? What do we have for Pisces? Kalima, spiritual transformation, visionary, Imhotep. So Imhotep or Kalima can resonate with you. I'm going to grab this deck. Why do we have Imhotep, visionary, Kalima, spiritual transformation? The Anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts. All right, Pisces, I'm going to grab two more cards and then we're going to jump into the tarot. What's also just coming through is God has given you the eye to see with visionary. Confirmation, the green man, rising energy surge. With visionary, Imhotep, and Kalima, spiritual transformation. Look at the eye though over here. There's a, and I'm not reciting this particular Bible verse from like the place that it was written in, because there is a Bible verse that says like that it's a sin to not use your spiritual gifts. I'm not reading this tarot reading from that energy. However, I do want to bring that into this reading where for those of you who feel like you're getting the call to speak, to divinely express yourself, to share your soul gifts in some way, shape, or form, anointed, answer the call, leadership, empowerment, and soul gifts, whether you see it as the divine God, for some of you, Kalima, it's kind of like lighting up a little bit of a fire. Like I'm seeing the, like a flame, you know, like a lighter, a little bit just like right under your butt. And I think of tapas as I see that. All right. So there's a little bit of a fire under your butt, Pisces. It's a spiritual fire though, because you have a lot of potential. With the Kalima energy, what I'm hearing is your soul potential. Like human potential, soul potential, but your gifts can really bring such positive change. And for some of you, it's just simply your sight, your ability to see the other realms. Doesn't, matter what career that may be. It's when you go into the supermarket. It's maybe, you're a nurse in a hospital. You have the eye to see of like, yeah, they're saying that, but what I see is, for example, right, maybe the spleen or this or that. Your eye is such a gift, and whether again that be your higher self, God's spirit, perhaps it's even just Kalima here, kind of lighting a little bit of a fire of like, hey, your gifts, your vision alone holds great value. All right, and that's what I'm seeing here with answer the call, anointed. Why visionary? Kalima, spiritual transformation, and the anointed. Pisces. And I forget, there's also a prophet in the Bible though, and I'm not even really going to mention it because I'm forgetting the full story and how it goes. Your spirit team is like, hey, okay, let's fix you up here, let's get you straight there, and go back out there. And that's what spirit is doing for you over here, Pisces. And I'm also hearing the word tapas though, so for some of you, spirit is really asking you to get into your spiritual routine. Confirmation. Okay, Joshua can resonate with you. I'm getting a message from someone named Joshua. Resurrection, come back, rebirth, and renewal. Your spiritual gifts, Pisces, hold so much value. And this reading has been coming through. It's the Lakshmi energy. It has nothing to do with the material. You are so valuable, Pisces, and it's in your spiritual gifts. You are so abundant in spiritual gifts. And I just see like your solar plexus kind of lighting up, and all of your power, all of your energy being reclaimed back to you. You hold such great value. You are anointed, Pisces. And so far, what Spirit is saying in this reading is your spiritual gifts alone are just so needed. And again, whether that be that Spirit is calling you to make an actual, say, soul business, say whatever, maybe it's Reiki, maybe it's some sort of light technology that you've created and discovered, etc. Maybe it's just simply Spirit saying, hey, every day when you go to work, that hospital, that 9 to 5, whatever it is, be open to channeling to the people that you come across. Whatever that this is for you, Pisces, God is calling you. Okay, and that's what this is. And it's kind of Kali Ma lighting a fire of like, hey, get to work. All right. Kali Ma, spiritual transformation, resurrection, the anointed, and visionary. Kali Ma. We do have Durga here as well. So Durga or Kali Ma can resonate with you. We have soul alignment. We have mysteries. We have visionary, Kali Ma, spiritual transformation, resurrection, the anointed, a sudden shift, spirit baby. Pisces. Durga can resonate with you, Anana or Kali Ma. You do have a spirit baby. Doesn't necessarily mean that that spirit baby is going to be born. That spirit baby can be passed over, or it can be a baby that's going to be born in the future, or just simply a spirit baby, which is a spirit guide that's guiding you and that's leading you, Pisces. This particular spirit baby is going to be a rainbow baby, or again, it's just a rainbow baby in the, the ethers that's supporting you and assisting you. You may not like physically birth this baby. With a sudden shift and spirit baby, this spirit baby is also kind of pushing you to step into something, right? So like, for example, with the spirit baby realm, say you're going to have a spirit baby in the future. It could even be 10 years from now. But part of your spirit baby soul contract is, I want to, or I'm going to receive these codes from my mother or from my father. And so spirit is kind of lighting up that fire, right? There's certain things that you don't quite see that are coming in your future, baby. Oh my God, that are coming in your future, baby. Pisces, some of you are going to have a baby. What the heck? Oh my God. Some of you are going to have a baby, spirit baby. That's crazy. Pisces. You have, or rather what is in your future, you do not quite see, especially with the mystery card. There are some things that are shrouded in mystery when it comes to your higher timelines and those future soul contracts. However, whatever you're going through right now, whatever is happening right now, all of it is part of your becoming. All of it is part of the soul alignment to whatever that is. So say, for example, you're going to have a baby in the future, right? Even if it's, say, 10 years from now, your spirit baby wants to enter this realm or this world with certain codes. Maybe it's like, I want my mother or father in service, and so your life is changing, reorienting to come into alignment with whatever that this is. Also remember, if the spirit baby realm doesn't resonate with you in that way, a spirit baby can simply just be a spirit guide that supports you on your soul mission. So Pisces, honestly, there's positive, great things happening in your future. And there's certain things that are happening in your life right now that are aligning you to these blessings, really to your higher contracts, resurrection and the anointed. All right, so let's see over here. Pisces, some of you are gonna have a baby. It's $1 million baby. That's a song. For some of you, maybe that song resonates with you. And not the Ganesha card falling out. Ganesha. All right, so either way, you do have a spirit baby here, and this spirit baby is trying to align you to higher soul contracts and a higher timeline. You know, again, whether you are going to have a baby or not. For Pisces, why do we have Imhotep, visionary, Kalima, spiritual transformation, the Anointed, and resurrection? Why do we have the Anointed, resurrection? Oh, Pisces, it's you and a fire sign. There was one, and now there's two. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For Pisces, for this reading, visionary, Kalima, spiritual transformation, the Anointed, and resurrection. Why the Anointed and resurrection? Kalima, spiritual transformation. Why the Anointed, resurrection? Kalima, spiritual transformation. Wow, Pisces, wow. Shrouded in mystery. You've been aligning to something that you didn't see. Everything is going according to plan, everything. And that's the Kalima energy. Kalima, the sacred destruction, the sacred crumbling. It is only reorienting your path. That is exactly how the new order is being established. You walked away from things and from people. You walked away from money. You walked away from all of these different things. Four of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. And you were on your own. All right, and really just, maybe not on your own, but Nine of Cups over here, that represents independence and self-fulfillment. Pisces, you've walked away. What did you walk away from? Why the Four of Coins here with the Eight of Cups? People that don't serve you. The Hangman over here. You've shifted your perspective about people, relationships, what you truly want in your life, etc. And it's still that Venusian energy of shared values. Again, whether that be in relationships, whether that be in money, you know, all of those different things, values, whatever value is to you, whatever you value. You walked away from a lot. You walked away from the things and the people that you could not hold on to anymore. And all of it was only a part of the soul alignment and the becoming. Now you do have the Lover's card here with the Queen of Wands. And then you have the... Get ready for overflow, because you are ready. That's what you don't quite see, Pisces. Now, Cancer season, maybe there's something in Cancer season coming for you. That's just what's coming through in the reading. You know, I don't usually see the Moon card and say that. You know, Cancer season is next season, but whenever you do come across this, it can be for you. There is an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, perhaps even a Gemini energy that is going to give you an Ace of Cups over here. Who is this Queen of Wands to Pisces? Who is this Queen of Wands to Pisces? It might be someone from the past, but I will say this person's coming in brand new energy. You do have a Ten of Swords here, so either this person's coming in after you've experienced a Ten of Swords, Pisces, or you had a Ten of Swords with this person. But I do see you both starting over with the Fool card over here. Why the Fool card for who this Queen of Wands is to Pisces? Yeah, you or this person have completely released any weight, anything it is that they were carrying, you know, maybe into the connection, the relationship. You or someone else or both have released all burdens, all right? Released everything that's heavy. Why Ace of Pentacles with the King of Cups here? Why Ace of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups? Pisces, you may be working with someone here. There's a whole lot of potential for abundance. 144 as soon as I say that, Pisces. This is a whole empire. All right, but again, with that spirit baby energy and even the Kalima energy, I do see things crumbled. You walked away from people. Relationships ended. Different things coming up with money, etc. But all of that was only actually creating this new order where, now for some of you, this might be a romantic relationship. We have the Ace of Cups, we have the Lovers, we have a Queen, we have a King, we have the Empress. But this is like a whole kingdom, all right? You and this person are going to have an entire kingdom where not only is it love, but it's also holding that vibration of wealth, which is love. Again, Venus, right? And just remember, the entire collective is in a new Venusian cycle for 8 years, and that happened in the middle of March. And so it's going to bring the entire collective all of these shifts and changes, especially you Pisces, that Saturn just moved into Aries, finally out of your sign of Pisces. All right, but that's what I'm seeing. Pisces, work is amazing. I see so much growth when it comes to physical or tangible abundance. And what is that? There's a song called Bigger by Beyonce. Pour into me, pour into you as you pour into me. There ain't no drought here. Okay? There is no drought, Pisces. You're about to experience a cycle where there is no drought. I pour into you, you pour into me. There ain't no drought here. I am your sanctuary. All right? And that's how the song goes. But what I'm seeing between you and this person, Pisces, again, I do see love. All right? For others of you, this may be a friendship, like work service kind of thing. All right, we have a Queen of Wands. We do have a King of Cups. So definitely, we have the Empress. So there's some Libra energy, Cancer, Gemini, and Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pisces, get ready for this new cycle where there is no drought of love. There is no drought of abundance. It is just overflow, Pisces, okay? That's what I have for you. I do hope that it resonates. For the Lover's card, I'm going to grab a love card over here. What do we have for the Lover's card for Pisces? Time. Literally time over here. And a new phase begins, all right? Now, Kalima is the goddess of time. Everything happens in the right order and the right time. Time over here. All right? And with time, Pisces, a new phase is beginning and it brings new opportunities. There's a lucky and prosperous time where much that previously seemed impossible is now possible. Doors previously closed are open and your world is filled with light, sacred union. All right, Pisces. So for some of you, just give things time. You know, it does feel like your life is like reorienting itself. They're not even there. You perhaps are in this time of in the in-between releasing the lower timelines and what no longer serves you, while also allowing the new in. For Pisces, what is some advice? Get ready for overflow. You are very protected, Pisces. 7 of Wands over here. Also, just this new path, this new cycle is also very protected as well. Okay, the Chariot card. I see you moving forward and I do see you ready for this new cycle. What else do we have for Pisces here? Truth. No more hiding. Truth and no more hiding, Pisces. And that's how this feels, where you're like in this, especially in the beginning of this reading, almost like this portal of truth. And I always see, well, the blue cosmic ray and even the throat space, right? So that color blue is that color of truth, with truth and no more hiding. You're aligning to your true timeline. However, again, with this energy over here, maybe for some of you could be that full moon in Sagittarius, it's also clear of what doesn't work out. It's clear of the things to release, etc., so that you can finally see everything that's really meant for you, Pisces. I'm going to grab just a few more cards. What are a few more cards for Pisces? What are a few more cards for Pisces? Cloak of Wisdom over here. And then we do have Life Force energy. All right. Especially with the Spirit baby over here. And this is just an energy that's coming in the collective. You know, some of you really are preparing for physical sacred unions. Some of you are preparing for expansion of families. As soon as I say that, Isis, the goddess of motherhood, comes out. All right. So some of you are focusing on like home, family. I will say that there is, like, as far as the Spirit baby realm, these spirit babies that are coming in from 2025 and on, straight rainbow. They just know their mission. They know their purpose. All right. So for some of you, you are being called by the Spirit baby realm. And again, for you'll either be having a baby or the Spirit baby is just a guide that's protecting you and that's guiding you on your mission and your purpose. But confirmation with the goddess of motherhood, Isis, magic manifesting, your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. All right. Everything it is that you're releasing, you know, the things with the people, the money, all of those different things, those personal cycles of yours. This was a sacred crumbling so that the new order can be established. Okay. I'm going to grab some just final cards over here. What are final messages for Pisces today? What are final messages? Confirmation, though, with the... What was the card that we got? Life force energy, Kundalini, Ascension, Awakening. What's behind this? Ah, yes. For some of you, I do see clearing of the solar plexus over here. So focusing on the solar plexus, it feels like the solar plexus is coming up a lot in this reading. We do have higher level soulmate as well, and then higher heart opening. Okay, there's a higher level soulmate coming into your life, Pisces. And it does feel like it's with all of the work it is that you've been doing, as well as all of your ascension with that Kundalini energy. All right, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I do hope that it resonates. I'm sending you all so much love and so many blessings to your day.